Welcome back to the channel. My name's THEGAMINGTECH. How are you all doing today? We are looking at Alchemy Factory again. In the last episode, we were setting up soap, which went pretty well, to be fair. A little bit of faff, but we managed to get it going, so I was quite happy with that, and it seems to be coping really, really well. And then we discovered on how expensive all the plots of land are. So we bought the last plot of land available to us. At the end of the video, it was like, right, we're going to have to go vertical. I realised we've got an issue. I've got everything right to the edge, and we can't build walls. As you can see here, I've started building another floor, but we're going to have to move all that stuff. Now, I don't know how this is going to go. I'm hoping it's going to go quite well. Hoping. So what I'm thinking we might be able to do is we might be able to select all of that and cut it, and then just move it along one and in one. And that should give us the room we need. In fact, I'll maybe move it in 2 spaces and across 2 spaces. We've certainly got the room for doing it. Obviously, it's going to break everything, I think. I've got a funny feeling it might upset the whole lot. So we'll see if we can do this from up here. So let's just delete that one now, because then I can see everything. Because I'm thinking if we can highlight only that and then cut it. I don't know what the limitations are of the cut thing, so let's see. So we want to hold shift. Let's just go there, and I'm presuming let's just take it. Don't want to include that machine over there. See where I've got the marker. I don't want to include that because it's going to cut it in half. So let's see if we can do that. All right, okay. Right, so let's cut. Oh, shit. That's not what I was expecting it to do. Ah. Shit. Right, okay. Okay, let's oh, Jesus. Right, let's load. Let's load that one. Confirm. Wow, okay. And why did that not work? Anyway, right, so let's try this again. Let's maybe do it with a smaller area. I see I'm in bulk delete there. Is that what I was in? Am I going to be bulk clone? See, that's bulk clone mode. Right, so if let's try that again. Hold shift. Do we confirm? No. Holy mackerel. The amount of materials in there, like 9,000 wood. Holy crap. I'll cancel that. Right. Tell you what, I've not made a blueprint of that, so let's do a blueprint of that first. Confirm. See if it's blueprint. Confirm. Right, let's try that again. Right, so it's letting me do that as a section. Right, so we were there. So I think we're going to go into and across to. It obviously deletes everything on it, so it doesn't just... Oh my word, okay. I tell you what, let's just bin all that. Doesn't just do what I thought it was going to do. Right, okay. Well, this is going to be a nightmare. Absolute nightmare. Oh no, I've just thought. I just binned a whole load of stuff. Did I have coins in it? Ah! Oh no. Right. Let's try that again. Do a couple. Let's see what's all taken. Well, I suppose. Oh. Ah, see, that's annoying. It's not going to let me do it because we're missing materials. Interesting. Ah, no. Ah. Bollocks. Oh no. Right. Wow. This is gonna be a major headache. Right. Okay, I'm not gonna put you through all that. What I'll do is we'll come back once I've got that shifted. Right, okay. I have spent, oh no, I take to even think how long doing what I've just done. Good part of an hour at least. But I tried different ways of doing this, and either way, it always ended up messing up, so I done something drastic. We have deleted everything. I mean everything. All the factories, everything gone. So let's be a cautionary tale for everyone. If you are playing Alchemy Factory, bear in mind, eventually, we're going to have to go vertical because it's so expensive to buy the plots of land. I'd recommend, if you are building on the ground floor, because obviously you won't have access to the wooden flooring yet, come 2 spaces in, at least 2 spaces in, and that gives you plenty of room to build round. So I'd certainly recommend that if you're doing like a feed belt for the money. So yeah, bear that in mind, guys. That was an absolute nightmare. I certainly wouldn't wish that on anyone. I'm glad I've made blueprints, although I think I'm going to maybe change some of the early stuff, which is fine, because obviously we've learned some new things and stuff like that, so maybe rebuild some of the early stuff. You'll see here we've got a floor up here as well. Now you see we've got a gap, because this game seems to have a structure system in place. So when you go to build, you can only build 2 out because you get an amber. Oh, now that's letting me build there now. But it's like, say there, it's not. It'll let me build there. That is interesting. I wonder if it's to do with that, because you're allowed to build 2 out from a wall. Well, that's fine, because all I need to do then is I just need to have another room, because I was thinking of having this as a room for more shop stuff maybe. So that could actually be beneficial. Yeah, anyway, I can play about with that. Now, like I say here, I've no idea what I'm going to do. Maybe I have to do something, or I could leave it as a balcony. We'll see, because I've no idea what we're going to be building up there. Obviously, we've been set back quite a bit by this, so we'll have to get ourselves sorted out. Now, I'm trying to think which one is that's our money conveyor right there. In fact, maybe what I should have done is let's now, obviously we're destroying everything, got a whole load of money back, so we've got 1,300 silver coins. Wow. And obviously I've got a whole load of materials. So what I did do before I started dismantling, I built some large storage boxes, and it's filled with various materials. I just kept like the crafted sort of stuff. I never kept all the resource sidesy stuff. I just kept crafted stuff, because what I can do, I suppose, is every so often top up the shelves, so at least things are getting sold. So we're still making a little bit of cash while I sort everything out. Obviously, we'll be starting with the basic stuff again, getting that all sorted. And yeah, that's basically what we're going to be doing. So what I'll do is I'll spend a bit of time, I'll get some basic stuff set back up, and then we'll come back and have a look at see what I've been up to. So hopefully I'll see you in a little bit. Right, okay, so got some basic stuff set up. We have some wood just for my personal use, because we need a lot of wood, and we've got a lot of wood there, and I've still got tons on me. So we've got the wood there. We've got mortar and pestle. That seems to be fine as well. Obviously we've got the small cogs, and we've got the large cogs all set up. So the way I've done it, obviously I've got our coins coming through here, getting pinged across, put in shelves, which is then pinging across, and then I'm thinking I'm going to have a shelf all the way around, so it's at a high level, so we're not kind of have to get access to it for any reason. Then at least I can get in there. I've kept it fairly compact. I've got it like 2 wide. Oh, what's this one? I've got it like 2 wide, but for some reason I've not got this one 2 wide. I think that's to do with the shelf. I should have worked out a bit better. Maybe should have laid it all down. It could be done with being across one, but it is what it is. I'll have to plan the other ones out a little bit better than that. That's end of day. So even though we have scrapped most things, we are still making money because I've been topping up the shelves in between setting stuff up, so we are still getting stuff sold. So I've done these slightly differently. You can see it works out pretty well because we've actually got all this stuff. Because to be fair, eventually I was going to have to clear all this area out anyway to put in the wooden floor, so it's going to have to be done. I didn't want to do it the way it was done, but okay, it's done. I had even contemplated just starting from scratch, and then it's like, no, because then I've got to do all the missions again and all the rest of it, so I think I've done the right thing. Let me know in the comments what you think. Should I have done that or just do what I've done? But either way, we're here, so yeah, we'll see what happens. Now, okay, so we've got some of the basic stuff. We're obviously going to have to start coming down this way. Let's get the shelving done. Oh, why is that not gonna... Why is that not attaching? Let's do it a different way. Is it? Yeah. Ah, there we go. It must have been because we're copying. Yeah, so the corners are a little bit of a pest, but I've just put in a little catapult to do that. Well, actually, that seems to line up. Interesting. Right, I think we get the point. Right, let's get some coins coming down this way. Yeah, so you see I've got a catapult going across and joining that up, so a lot of cash. It's got to be going down that line. Holy moly. See, we have got 1100, so let's just pop that in there and that'll sift it through. Yeah, so obviously we need to make linen rope and all that sort of stuff, but I've got to wait until after I've got the flax set up, because I think that'd be more beneficial, because I had a nightmare with flax. So yeah, I think the next one we'll maybe put in is the iron stuff. Now, I'm not too sure how to try and do that. To try and fill the room out this way, or to like just make a row, and might have to do something with that, maybe put in a catapult or something. We'll have a look, we'll see how it works. So essentially, obviously we want, let's put these boxes out, right? So we want a space of at least a box in between this stuff? Or do we go a little bit further? Ah, right, okay, right. Do this for now. Right, so the iron. Yeah, we've got to do something different for the iron because before, again, obviously we've got it on the crucible. Trying to picture how it looked. Can we chuck down? Do I have a blueprint for this? Iron and nails. Let's just build that. Let's see, that's how I had it set up originally. But we're going to do something different for it, I think. I think it's going to be a bigger unit than what it is now. Right. Okay, so... oh, this is going to be a pest. It's going to be a pest, right. So... start with... the purchasing portal. Do it that way around for this one. Because in the last one, we never had the iron being supplied. Always had to fill it myself. So let's do it so we don't have to. Now, obviously, we're wanting to have 2 crucibles. So, want 2 of the guys. Now, let's just pop them there the now. Let's just add them as well. I'm wanting to set up catapults because they're awkward. We could set up conveyors to fill it, but I wonder if we could set up catapults. Depends on whether or not it's got to let... no, it's not going to do that. It'll do that one. It'll not let me do the other one. Unless... let's see. So do that one. Do that one. Right, let's see if we can set up, because essentially that little setup we had before actually worked out pretty well, to be fair. So I think we're going to have to be bigger because of the catapults. Could be wrong. Could be wrong. See, I don't even think it actually looked like that. I had something different set up. I had it where I was getting some iron, because obviously it wasn't all used. Now I wonder, put in one of these boxes. The boxes there, and then obviously the other one has to come out. This is for the product. Alright, okay, that might work. Now, obviously we need to supply this with coal. Now, we actually unlocked coal coke, or choke coal, or whatever it is, so I'm thinking this is going to be a pest. Either that or just set up charcoal burner next to it. Let's try it. Obviously we need purchasing portal. It's not going to set on that. It needs 2. This could be overkill. Cogs in my head are turning. Let's see. Let's do. It's a shame you can't do multiple catapult locations. Right, so let's see. Right, so let's set that. So we've got coal ore. Now this stuff burns forever. Well, not quite forever, but it's got a health bar on it. So it's crazy. Now, technically, I wonder if we could take that out and put in. And there's no point in it having 2 of them. So if I split some stone up. Put stone in, then we can do that. Right, okay, so let's get this belted up. This is where I find I've messed up or something. Plus it's working. Then any excess iron will go into there. Right, so what I can maybe do, just to set this up, let's just bin them, don't need them anymore. Let's go get some nails and we'll chuck that in. Just fill that up. Same with the iron, I'll take the iron as well. To be fair, I need the iron. So that was one thing I was keeping lights and nails and iron and stuff like that. Yeah, that should be enough to do what I'm doing. Right, so let's pop you in there just so you're started. Let's fill you with nails. Right. Ah, no. Okay. To be fair, like I say, that thing is set for life. Well, not quite life, but it's fine. Knew that was going to happen. Right, let's do... Super. Right, let's put in another little doohickey. Now obviously I want to rotate that. Right, super. Right, okay. I'm reasonably happy with that, to be fair. Makes it a little bit awkward for getting nails for what I need, but it's not horrendous. Now, I suppose I could put a storage bin somewhere else for it. That's fine. At least I can get nails when needs be. Yeah, because you see how that one's laid out. I think I even changed it afterwards. I'm pretty sure I had the boxes side by side. But just with how we've got that set up, not quite doable. Or I'd have to be out at least another box width. Yeah, that's not bad. I'm happy with that. Right, we can delete this thing. There we go. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Right, so as you can see, I have got a lot of work ahead of me trying to automate everything again. I think, yeah, I think a bit off more than I could chew, but yeah. The good thing is we do have some good blueprints, like so the flax and glass and all that sort of stuff. So we've got good blueprints for that. It's just getting them set up. At least we've got the foundations sort of put in as well, which is good. Let's top up what we can. I think what I should be doing is getting flax up and running. Get a couple of flax down. Then we can transport that up to where we're going to do the fabric and stuff. So that's the two things we're needing now is rope. Rope's the next basic thing that we need, isn't it? So definitely doing a few flax. So let's have a look at our blueprints. There's flax, including charcoal. So we're needing to get some more material. So we're needing more wood. We've got everything else, bar the seeds as well. So let's come over here. Don't need that much stone. Right, let's see. So we do have some of that. We've got charcoal as well. Oh, I never picked up the seeds. Got seeds somewhere. Right, okay, this is going to be a pain. Wait, that's a different one. Oh, no, it's not. Now, do I do it? At the end of the day, that one is pretty much set. Now hold that in place. Well, let's just do it. Oh yeah, that's fine. Right, let's pull that up. I'll just put one of them in there now. That'll certainly get the fires lit. That is for sure. Holy mackerel! Right, let's get these hooked up now. Oh, sugar. That's gonna be a bit of a pest. That's fine. Let's reset this up. Yeah, I'm trying to work out in my head what I'm doing here. There we go. At least that's got a good head start. Do I have to tell that what it's doing? No, it's feeding it. There we go. Right. That'll slowly kick into life. Let's just tell it it's doing flax. Superb. Right. Okay. So I think we're going to need... I was going to do at least 3 of these things, I think, up that row. And then I was thinking, because I was on about the structure thing, I might wall that off and then have new production down this way. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, that's churning away. So let's see, if I was to do fertilizer with charcoal again, we need more wood. Everything else is fine. Right, let's grab wood. We'll get another one set up. We'll certainly grab the fertilizer, we'll grab that wood. Right, we've got everything we need. Right. That's crazy when you see it like that. Right, see that. Of course, I can't actually see it properly. Oh my word. I think that should be enough room. Or do we have it snug? Snug. What I should really do, and it makes sense, is fix a blueprint so that that's already done, but yeah, we'll do that. I'll do that later. Right, super. We'll do the same again. We'll chuck one of them in since we've got it. And we'll load up the fertilizer as well. Kickstart everything. Do this one with flax as well. It's saying quick plant sage seeds, but obviously I'm not wanting sage. Right, fantastic. Right, okay. Yeah, they'll get themselves sorted out. I see that's already getting sorted as well. Oh, that is a tight fit. I might get a third in there. Right, this time we need some iron and more wood. Right, let's see what we've got. We need that anyway. Right, super. Right, have we got enough now? Yes, right. Okay, let's get the other one set up. I can't remember how much need. I can't remember how many we actually had. So I do need one with sage. Right. Yeah, like I say, guys, let me know in the comments what you think. So let me know as well if you're enjoying this series. Right, let's see. Now I don't have any more of that coal. Yeah, you see there, that coal's still burning away. That lasts for ages. In fact, let's look at that one. Still at 85%. Now, if I hadn't already set all this up, then I'd be tempted to redo that, get rid of that charcoal altogether. But because they're already set up, I'm just leaving it as is. When we do, because I think we've got, look at, where is it? Look at tier 5. We have got advanced fertilizers. So I'm not too sure what's involved, but I think, yeah, we've got to have a whole new setup for the fertilizers to go with some of the stuff that we've already got. Or to just, once I've set these ones up, re-engineer it, get rid of the charcoal. decisions. But if I'd done that, I think I'd have to dismantle them again. So leave them as is. Right, okay, fertilizer. Let's get that kick started. This one, I think I'm going to do a line of sage. So let's do the sage seeds. In fact, what are they doing? Are they doing 60, 30 per minute? So we've got 90 on each row. Let's do them all sage. So I do need sage for something. Right. My word. Right, okay, so do we have there's linen rope. Let's have a look at see what so that was basic. I'm pretty sure that needed like 60 per minute, I think. NDD. I'm expecting the expenses to be quite high. Oh, what? Oh my word. Yep. Yep, the expenses were high. Is that two iron, 75 stone, 73 wood? Holy moly. Anyway. Oh, I've run out of wood. Now, what we do need, we need that linen. Don't need all that. Right, let's go top shelves up. What was that doing? That was just doing, oh, the rope. God, I've not even set up the rope yet. Holy mackerel. I've just filled that with nails. Oh well. Right, so let's sort out what we're doing here. There's 60 sage. I honestly don't know if I need all that sage. Might do this different actually. Couple of catapults, and just thinking of doubling that up. See, that maybe go up on top of that line if needs be, and then we'd have yeah, okay. Yep, okay, so it'd be double lined. Let's see if they will reach. Oh, thank God. Thank goodness. Right, okay. Yeah, because I don't think we actually need anything out the money line, so that's not too bad. So I was thinking we might run a belt along there for flax, as well as other stuff. So yeah. Right, okay, so let's see, what have I got? 8. You've got these big platforms. That didn't quite line up. That's annoying. I'll delete the ones. Right, sorry, I'm not talking too much. I'm thinking what the heck I'm doing and wondering why the heck I've done it. But we are sort of getting close to the end of the episode, to be fair. We've been on for over an hour now. Obviously, I've got some editing to do and stuff like that on it, but yeah. Obviously, guys, let me know in the comments what you're thinking. Do you like how this is turning out, or do you think I've made a horrible mistake? Yeah, I don't know why that's still showing. To repair them. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. That fixed that. But yeah, okay, I'm quite chuffed in what I've done. Obviously, what I'll do is I'll maybe try and do some stuff off camera, try and get sort of semi-caught up, and hopefully we'll have this ground floor all sort of done out the way I sort of had it before, with all the tier 1 to 4 stuff. So yeah, obviously, as you can see, the channel is doing pretty damn well. we're almost at 4,000 subs. There's a very good chance that we could be at 4,000 by the time this video goes out. So thank you very much for everyone that's subbing to the channel. And obviously we have our members as well, because like I said, this video will be going out 3 days early to the members. They get it first, the member first program, and then obviously then goes out to everyone else after that. Obviously, please do smash that like button, hit subscribe if you haven't already, ring that notification bell. As per always, I'll leave a link to the series on the left hand side, as well as another video YouTube thinks you might like. So until next time, take care, stay safe and all that good stuff. Bye for now.